In the village of Apata Akai, in one of the states in African country, there lived a girl named Lara. Lara is a beautiful girl with special gifts. But what could that gift be? It is her hair. Lara had a strange hair that made people to look at her in a suspicious way. Lara was the only person with red in her village. They were very long, 20 feet of the thick locks that swept the ground when she walked. No one in the village had ever seen anything like it. Some people crossed to the other part of the road when they saw her coming, thinking that she was cursed by the evil spirit. Others bowed their head in respect. They believed the ancestors had marked her as special. Lara's hair had always been different, even as a baby. It tangled into itself, forming thick knots that her mother could not comb through. As she grew, the hair grew faster than normal. Her mother cut it. Within days, it was long again. Her father cut it even shorter, burning the pieces. By the next morning, it had grown thicker and longer. Every time they cut it, it returned faster. At the age of 9, the length of her hair is already sweeping the ground. At 14, she refused to let anyone cut it anymore. She fought them until they finally gave up. The hair continued to grow, locking itself into long threads that now trained 20 feet behind her. Then came the drought. For months, no rainfall. The crops turned brown. The village water dropped lower each day. The elders held meeting after meeting, but found no solution. Lara went to one of the village meetings that the elders are having about the drought. The elders were arguing about what to do when Lara walked in. She remembered her grandmother's stories about the old water source deep in the forest, the one the village had abandoned for years when they dug the well. She suggested they clear the path to the old spring and dig it deeper. The elders were skeptical but desperate. They sent young men to find the spring they dug, where Lara suggested. Water burst forth, cold, clear, and plenty. The village was saved again. After days, everything changed. People who once avoided Lara now come to her with their problem. A woman whose husband beat, a man whose crops kept failing. The teenagers confused about their future. Lara listened to each person. She did not claim to have magical power. She simply thought carefully and gave them practical advice. The woman she told to take her children and stay with her brother until the husband agreed to change. The man she advised to rotate his crop and let some soil rest. The teenagers she encouraged to learn trade that matched their interests. Her solution worked perfectly, and people trusted her more and more. They started bringing gifts: mangoes and oranges, yams and cassavas, palm wine and cola nuts. Lara accepted the gift, but never allow the worship to change her. She shared the food among the people that had less. She sat with old women and learned from their stories. She played with the children who are not afraid of her hair. She loved her village deeply. Theirs was home, theirs was peace, and they lived happily ever. Moral lesson: never hate people because of what you thought they are, because someone you hate today might be your savior tomorrow.